Hey, what's up guys? In this video I'll be reviewing the AirPods Pro 2s. Now I want to make this review like as no BS as possible because I see a lot of reviews of people who don't use these headphones on a daily basis, but I do use them on a daily basis and I've used them for 3 months now. So I do think I'm a little more qualified to make this video. I've also tried many pairs of earphones and headphones. So yeah, I do think I'm a lot more qualified, mainly because I've just used these for much longer as my main pair of earphones. I almost was not using any other pair of earphones. So yeah, let's just get into this video with that. So in this video, I'll basically be covering things like how good is the noise cancellation on commute? Can you wear it in the gym? Does it work well for calls and stuff? Things like that. So I'm a student, so for me, the main utility from these earphones comes from their noise cancellation, and the noise cancellation is really good, especially if I'm at home. If my fan is spinning at top speed and whatever, if I put on this pair of earphones, there's I basically can't hear anything. So yeah, these work really good for things like white noise and stuff like that. In terms of commute, so I wear these usually in the school bus to listen to podcasts and stuff, and they're children screaming on the top of their lungs, right? And this does a good job of cancelling them out. So it does bring down the volume quite a lot, but you can definitely 100% still hear it. But the good part is it does bring it down to a point where you're able to listen to whatever you actually want to listen to. So yeah, it's still pretty good. Also, you might ask me, can I hear the bus moving when I'm on the school bus? No, I usually can't hear things that are redundant noises. Another thing I really like about these pair of earphones is the transparency mode. Now when I got these pair of earphones, I never thought I would use the transparency mode. I thought, oh wait, noise cancellation's all the way. But the transparency mode is so good. You basically turn on transparency mode and you can literally hear everything as you normally would be able to. So it's really useful for, let's say I'm listening to music in my room and my mom comes in for a quick chat or something. I can turn on transparency mode. I literally don't have to turn off the music and I can still listen to her, and I don't even have to turn down the volume. I can listen to her completely fine. It sounds almost exactly like how I would listen to her without the pair of earphones. So it's so good and it's super useful. Even though I thought I wouldn't use it at all, it's really useful. It comes in very clutch. Now, sound quality on these earphones, really good. Everything's basically really crisp and clean. Now, I'm not an audiophile or anything, but for me, everything sounds good. I usually listen to hip hop, but I also listen to pop and rock on occasion. And yeah, it basically works well for every genre I've listened. And also, I do use them for lo-fi music. So while studying and stuff, for me, utility of these earphones comes from studying. So yeah, I do use them for lo-fi, and the bass is really good. But it's not overpowering to the point that it disturbs me while I'm studying. It almost just helps me get into the groove of things. Now, I haven't tried the spatial audio yet, but for me, these earphones do provide a good enough seal that I don't think it's really useful, and I don't really need the spatial audio on these earphones. Alright, so now how do these work in the gym? So if you're running on a treadmill or something, these work totally fine. They haven't dropped out of my ears. They haven't really gotten that loose. But for me, the main problem with using these in the gym is if I'm doing anything where I have to keep my head down. So if I have to keep my head down, the earphones do get really loose, and sometimes I'm scared they'll fall out, so I have to push them back in. So yeah, they do get loose on those occasions. But if you're using earbuds that perfectly fit your ear size, at least on the treadmill, you should be totally fine. But if you're doing anything excessive jumping, or anything where your head is basically facing down and you're moving a lot, that's when you might have a problem with these falling out. But I feel that's also because none of the earbuds exactly fit my ear size. So if they do exactly fit your ear size, you should almost be totally fine. I don't think they would fall out. So I do use these for voice calls and stuff occasionally, so they do work quite well. So I believe I've used this to record maybe 1 or 2 videos with voiceover. I think my GoodNotes video was using the microphone on this, maybe, I'm not completely sure. But when I use these to talk with other people, they don't really have problems of not being able to hear me or anything. So yeah, I do think the sound quality is good from the other side, the microphone and stuff. So I haven't done a microphone test or anything, but just from using it while speaking with other people, it doesn't seem there were any problems. So yeah, I do think these are fine in that respect. Now, the main reason why I like these earphones is the comfort. And this is a total game changer for me because I've tried so many pairs of earphones, so many pairs of headphones, and all of them either hurt my head so much or hurt my ears so much. The only pair of earphones that didn't hurt my ears that much before I started using these was the wired Apple AirPods, if you guys know those. But this is like the only pair of earphones where I can comfortably say that if I use them for longer than 2 or 3 hours, now of course I'm removing them for like a couple of minutes every 60 minutes, but if I use them for about 2 to 3 hours or more than that, I can comfortably say that there's almost like no pain. So there is still some pain, but like not that much at all. And these are just so comfortable. I don't know, like I think the shape is just really good for my ears. I don't know if this is like a subjective thing, but yeah, they fit in really well in my ears. They're super comfortable. They don't hurt all that much, even if I'm running, going to the gym, whatever. These don't hurt my ears at all. That said, I would highly recommend these earphones. Now, I do know they're quite overkill, so like they're pretty overpriced. But if you are going to use them for the long run, so for like 4 to 5 years, these are definitely really good bang for buck, just because they have such good noise cancellation, really good comfort, really good sound quality, really good transparency mode, basically everything you want in a good pair of earphones. And I'm pretty sure these will last you a very long time, because I have like used the wired Apple earphones for quite a long time, and I do have a lot of friends who have been using the AirPods Gen 2 and even Gen 1 for a very long time. So yeah, these should last you a good amount of time. So if you're willing to use these for a very long time, definitely get it. It's completely worth it. Just all the features and everything is so good, and they're also so comfortable. And yeah, they're just a really good pair of earphones overall. I would highly recommend you get it. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.